1-800-449-8255. And welcome everybody out there listening to WABC Radio New York City here on Thursday, August 8, 2024. And Cold Topics. Yeah, that's right. Welcome to the Clark the Shit Show. The most horrible talk radio show ever. Not just on the internet, but in the universe. It's oh God, it's awful. It's boring. It's there's no vision. Not gifted like some drug addict from Hollywood. They're incredibly gifted geniuses. The voice of a generation. Hollywood finds little daddy's girl, daddy's worth 80 billion. And she's the voice of a generation, or I don't know, you guys, or something like that. Or just some no fucking talent piece of garbage girl that packs stadiums full of fucking morons. Here on the Clark the Shark Show. Yeah, everyone's out paying $700 to sit in the nosebleeds to watch some chick prance around half naked. The chick isn't even that fucking hot either, you guys. 1-800-449-8255, the Clark the Shark Show. How old is that chick? She's like 35 or, no kids, 35. I mean, dude, girl, you better have a kid. 35 with the football guy. Let's do this. 1-800-449-8255, the Clark the Shark Show. I don't think the chick cares about anything, you guys. Her brain has about as much going on inside of it as Kamala Harris's brain has. Here on the Clark the Shark Shit Show. The most deplorably boring, horrible, awful, non-visionary talk radio show in the universe. And even God is like, yeah, that show sucks. It's beyond boring. It's fucking witless. And Cold Topics, Thursday, August 8, 2024. I've got 5-6 topics on the table, baby, here on the Clark the Shit Show. Topic 1, Shark is the last of 8. Eventually, there were 9. Topic 2, tailgating, reckless driving, high beaming, speeding, and the undocumented. Topic 2 is really interesting, you guys. And topic 3, Tim who? Yeah, dude. I think his name's Tim. I'm not sure. 4. Topic 4, baby. People should love each other. But they should love Shark even more. I'm just kidding, you guys. You should just love each other in general. Like I, Clark the Shark, yours truly, often in my days, I practice. And people don't listen. They're like, he doesn't know what he's doing. He's you got to hold his hand and guide him. You guys are all experts. You know what to do. In topic 5, the Daily Triple. If you land on the Daily Triple, I'll spit my coffee into a Ziploc bag and maybe mail it to you. And you guys are like, that's fucking gross, Sharky. Don't do that. And I'm like, I gotta. Right here on the Clark the Shark Show, 1-800-449-8255 and the fabulous, incredible, golden EIB Sharkerphone. It's not just a microphone, you guys. Microphones are for like Hush Bimbo and Michael Weiner, Hannity, Mark Levin, Howard douchebag, the fucking guy on Sirius. Howard, what's his fucking name? Dude. Oh, there's topic 6 too. Why does Australia have no nukes? Topic 6 is interesting, you guys. So there you have it for today, August 8th, Thursday, 2024. I'm pretty sure it is August 8th, 2024 here on Cold Topics. They're not hot, baby. They're ice cold. And topic number 1, let's get into this, you guys. Shark is the last of 8. Eventually, there were 9. Did you guys out there know that? I think, people in Redondo, Torrance, Gardena, Lomita, Hermosa Beach, they all know this about the guy from The Greenhouse Effect, Clark the Shark. She's a bitch and then you live. No more whites, no more blacks. Ben is dead. Star, you've let me down. All the classics, baby. It ain't easy. Don't kill one. You must kill many. You guys love my shit. Are you making up your mind? Shark do that all the time. Genius, you guys. I know it's fucking witty. Many call it witless because, dude, they're so much more talented and better than I, Clark the Shark, the village idiot. I know nothing. Like the dead in the Bible, and you guys, all I know, you guys taught me, or maybe I stole it, like liberals do from some lone little conservative genius out there. Me, Sharky, I'm not above that. I will steal, and I often do. But, the fucking guy in Green Day, he never steals, right? And Taylor, whatever the fuck her name is, she stole like her whole fucking goddamn act from like Shania Twain or some shit. I don't know. Dude, maybe Cher, maybe Madonna, Britney Spears. She put it all together in a soup and out popped really fucking lame, shitty music right here on the Clark the Shark shit show for August 8, 2024. But infamously or famously, if you will, Shark is the last of 8. Topic 1. And growing up in Redondo Beach, Torrance, California, riding my Strand Cruiser, all the way to like Venice or Malibu or Santa Monica just to get away. But I couldn't get away, you guys, here on the Sharky Show from the golden EIB Sharkerphone. Not a microphone, baby. Couldn't do it. I tried, but I remember being 10 years old and saying, I was walking along a sidewalk in Redondo, I just want to get away from my troubles. That dude, I was 10 or 9 or 8 or 9 or 10, and I would walk to LAX. I'm not kidding. You guys think I'm making that up. It's true. Maybe 7. Unsupervised, no one, I don't know if my parents or family ever checked on me, but I was walking to Manhattan Beach when I was 8. I'm not kidding, you guys, right here on the Clark the Shark Show. And I think maybe in my whole memory bank or memory bag, I have 1 or 2 memories where my mom was like, "Where were you?" And dude, I must have disappeared 1,000,001 times. But just 1 or 2 times, my mom was like, "Where were you?" And then I got to my house and my dad had people over in the living room. They were doing a Catholic meeting type of thing or talking about the faith. And I think the only reason they were like, "Where's Shark?" is because my dad's company out in the living room were like, "Hey, where is that one, your newest kid, Clark the Shark, 1-800-449-8255. And come to think of it, my mom and dad were like, "Yeah, where is Sharky? It's 6 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock at night. Where's Sharky?" I was like, somewhere at LAX or Manhattan Beach or Venice, either on a Strand Cruiser or maybe not, just on foot, exploring, like Lewis and Clark would. That's me, Clark the Shark. Or maybe I was just trying to get abducted and fucking murdered anything to get away from 251. I didn't even know it, you guys. The shark is the last of 8 children. And eventually in 1976, long after I was born, 1965, there was one more born. In 1976, 9 kids in my family, you guys, but I'm number 8. 1965, I guess 11 years after Clark the Shark hit the scene in April 27, 1965 at Harbor General Hospital down on Carson near Normandy, I think, Torrance or Gardena, I don't know, Harbor City. They call it County UCLA now. That's where Clark the Shark came into the world. Infamously or famously, I don't know, you guys. But I always got the feeling either I was a mistake or, something, or they didn't, dude, it's just weird. Like I didn't feel, can't describe it, you guys. It's like I didn't feel wanted, needed, and then God's voice would be like, you're on a mission, Sharky, in my brain. It wasn't my family. It was coming from somewhere in my brain. There was like a ghost or a spirit or maybe an angel. It's like, you're going to save them all, Sharky, because you're the one. And I'd be like, well, why was I put here? And the voice would be like, because Nero, Nemo, or Morpheus, Sharky, whatever your name is, you're the one to save them all. And I'd be like, really? Me, Clark the Shark, 1-800-449-8255. You guys, the last of 8, dude, honestly, I'm just not whining or being a little bitch. They treated me like fucking shit. And people are like, well, Sharky, that's because they love you and they're trying to make you strong, trying to man you up, and it's for your betterment. There's something weird about planet Earth where we beat people up, put people down, and all this shit, or slap people in the head or punch people, and it's supposed to make them bigger, better, and stronger. Dude, I could be wrong, right? I don't know, but I just think that teaches a little kid to be a little douchebag and turns him into a little fucking snot. If you're tall and good looking, that might work, but who would hit or abuse a tall or good looking little guy or girl? You want them to go to college and shit. But Clark the Shark is like, I'm going nowhere. You knew that in 1965. So if you treat me like shit, you're not really going to man me up or make me better. You're just going to turn me into a swimming pool cleaner or, just another douchebag that works for another douchebag. Am I right or am I right? Right here on the Clark the Shark Show. And God's like, all right, Sharky, the mission's over. I was trying to make you the anti-shark, or, the pro-Christ, or the antichrist, or something big and fun and explosive for the world or the universe. And I guess you don't want it and you don't need it anymore, or you just never did, right here on the Clark the Shark Show. And I'm like, God, if you want to make me the king or the one that saves them all, you could have just made heaven. And God's like, no, I sent my only shark into the world to save them. I'm like, I can't save them, God. Dude, I'm just a mere mortal man or something. Right here on the Clark the Shark Show from the Golden EIB Sharkerphone. And topic 2, tailgating, reckless driving, high beaming, speeding, and the undocumented. You guys, I don't even need to tell you about topic 2. When you're driving anywhere, especially San Diego, North San Diego on Gopher Canyon, or, Pala, or the 78, or the 15, or, you're driving around Vista, Oceanside, Carlsbad. At night, you will notice behind you, there are bright headlights, high beaming you, if you will. And of course, tailgating, which I never saw here until about 2015. That's when the Democrats legalized undocumented driving licenses. Now, what that did is it raised our rent, clogged our apartments. There's nowhere to park on the street. There's smog like crazy. Even though the Democrats are like, we're against global warming, Sharky. Oh, yeah, they really fucking care about smog and global warming. Oh, but then they give people from El Salvador a driver's license. There's memorials everywhere, flowers where people die. On our roads, right here on the Clark the Shark Show, and I think a lot of it is because of not just our friends from south of the border, but our friends from Ukraine, Russia, Poland. As we all know, they're not the world's greatest drivers, and you probably shouldn't give them a driver's license, but the Democrats don't care. They just want votes. DUI, reckless driving, speeding, you name it, dude. It's all around me. It's scary too. I'm an Uber driver, and I got to go out and earn a living, and dealing with high beaming and tailgating all the time. I never really saw this, you guys, in Torrance or San Diego. It's something new. It's a new phenomenon in the last 10 years. Lots of high beaming, lots of tailgating, reckless driving, speeding, cars out of control, veering, fishtailing behind you, and you're kind of like scared shitless right here on the Clark the Shark Show. These people are very impatient from other countries. They're a different culture from us in America. I'm not saying white people are better or smarter, but most white people that drive shitty are teenagers. A matter of fact, black people don't even drive that bad. They're kind of like white people. It's usually teenagers, blacks that drive bad. But our friends from other countries could be any age: Poland, Ukraine, Mexico, El Salvador, dude, you name anywhere, Indonesia, India, Syria, the Middle East, Pakistan, Iran, Iraq, Saudi Arabia. People here are impatient, high-strung, the people that will fight at the drop of nothing type of people. So their fucking driving ain't that good right here on the Clark the Shark Show. But your friends in the Democrats don't care. They just want the vote. And, by the way, your friends in the Republicans like Hannity, Hush Bimbo, and Mark Levin, they're like, get with the new normal, Shark. These people work dirt cheap. They'll fucking move your whole house for $25. We want them here, Sharky. Matter of fact, we don't want you or your wife here. We're going to put a little paper on your door. We want you to move out so we can get 7 of them to move in. That's better than having you, Shark. We have to always worry about the rent being late or some shit, but not with them. There's 7 of them. Follow the money bouncing ball. Follow the money flare. Right here on the Clark the Shark Show. In topic 3, Tim who? Well, Kamala had momentum, you guys, but then topic 3 came along. And she got, I guess his name's Tim Waltz or Watts or something from Minnesota. I knew nothing about this guy until 2-3 days ago when Kamala announced him. And her momentum is going to die now. She was going to lose to Trump anyway, but now it's like they're trying to lose. And they couldn't make it more obvious. She could have fucking got the guy from Pennsylvania. I mean, come on, Kamala. Really? You could have got a guy from Ohio, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Georgia, Atlanta, but you get Tim who? Dude, who the fuck is Tim? I don't even know if Tim's his name. Waltz, I know, is his last name. I know very little about this Minnesota governor guy other than the fact he was the guy that stood by while the state burned. And he was, matter of fact, he's like, it's good that we're burning. We should burn more here on the Clark the Shark Show. Burn, baby, burn. Tim, nondescript. Waltz. I do not know who Tim Waltz is, other than the fact he's a far left, extreme socialist Democrat piece of shit who let the fucking whole state of Minnesota burn. Baby, burn. Just like we know liberals and Democrats love. I don't think Republicans love it when something burns. Maybe they do because they got the contracts to rebuild. I don't know. I doubt it, or maybe I don't here on the Clark the Shark Show. But I know Democrats never saw a riot they didn't love. When 2020, when the Democrats were rioting, burning everything, they hated that. And then on January 6th, they weren't even burning anything. It was like, compared to the Democrat riots, it was like minor. You see how it works. All the liberals in the media can talk about is January 6th, which was bad, but so too were the Democrat riots all over 2020 that were organized probably from the top down right here on the Clark the Shark shit show. So it's only fitting that Kamala gets Tim who as her VP. Her momentum, if she had any, is gone now. I mean, now people are like, dude, what are you fucking doing, Kamala? I mean, Tim, I mean, you could have got like Michelle Obama or Hillary or I don't know, Shapiro, the fucking guy from Pennsylvania. Anybody but Tim who? Dude. Topic 4. People should love each other. And, they should, you guys. God's like, nope, not going to happen, Shark. This earth has humans and Satan. And I'm like, well, like me, Sharky, I've always loved people. And people are like, no, we know what's inside your mind, Sharky. Topic 4. People should love each other. I've always been like a peacemaker, like, dude, don't fight, don't hit him. While other people are like bloodthirsty. They're like, come on, Joe, hit Steve or hit Mike, 1-800-449-8255. And I'm always the guy like, no, the Lord Jesus, come on, you guys. You want to be here when Jesus comes back, fighting like this here on the Clark the Shark Show? Topic 4, people should love each other. And Sharky's always been a peacemaker. Dude, one time, let me tell you guys a story. There was a guy picking on a girl where I lived. I lived at this place. And some dude, it was a black dude. He came in calling the girl the N-word. It was a black girl, too. And I lived there. I was the roommate. And I'm not going to name names, but I went out there. And I'm like, hey, bro. I wasn't even being that bad. I was just like, hey, come on, chill, dude. Don't yell at that girl. And he's like, you want to step outside? You enter? He called me the N-word, you guys. And this is a guy that's always all against Trump and racism. But he's calling Clark the Shark the N-word. 1-800-449-8255. That's not loving each other right here on the Clark the Shark Show. And this guy, you guys, I'm going to elaborate a little here. He would come over and start fights where I lived with everybody. There was another black dude there, and he would start fights with him and the guy's daughter. Dude, this guy started fights with everyone. He always conjured up all the trouble right here on the Clark the Shark Show. I'm not going to name names, but this guy was a real troubled person starting trouble. And usually I don't do anything. I'm like a peacemaker. I'm back in my room like, I ain't going out there. No way. I'm not getting involved. But this guy was calling the girl the N-word. And this girl, I'm not exactly great friends with her either. But I don't like to hear the N-word called. It don't matter if you're black or white. I will confront that right here on the Clark the Shark Show. And then this guy got in my face, is like, you want to step outside, Sharky? And I'm like, dude, I got like fucking skin cancer. I've been throwing up all day in your house. You want to fight? He's like, let's step outside, N-word. I'm not going to even say that word, dude. It's disgusting. Let's step out. Dude, you're asking a guy with cancer to step outside? 1-800-449-8255. I mean, dude. But we get right back to number 4. People should love each other. And it wouldn't happen. Who knows? Maybe there was a better way I could have handled it, but I don't know. I wasn't being that bad. And then like later on at the court hearing, the cops all said, you weren't being bad at all, dude. You were just passionately explaining to the judge, like an unfair situation, but you weren't being a dick or anything. I don't think I ever am, you guys. I'm usually just speaking the truth right here on the Clark the Shark Show from the golden EIB Sharkerphone. And all of you guys are like, we don't care, Sharky. We know what's going on in your brain. Isn't that great? You guys know what's going on in my brain like you're God. Like you're getting inside my brain, invading my cranial, cerebral privacy, if you will. Isn't that like a liberal? You guys know what's going on inside Shark's brain. I don't even have to say anything. I could just be walking along, and all the liberals are like, we know what's going on inside your head, Sharky. You guys are like playing God, dude. You know what's going on inside Sharky's head. 1-800-449-8255. But I'll tell you, it's just love. People should love each other and be peacemakers like Clark the Shark. Topic 4, right here on the Shark-a-Doodle-Doo, Shark-a-Lemma-Ding-Dong show from the golden EIB Sharkerphone, not a microphone. No way is it a microphone, baby. People should love each other. Topic 4, they shouldn't fight and call each other the N-word and all that. I don't do that, so neither should you. But people are bloodthirsty. It's like a hockey game. They want to see blood. They want to see fights. Dude, I don't even like fights at hockey games. I think that's a bunch of bullshit, but I don't know. Prices are pretty steep going to NHL hockey. You might as well get something a little more bang for your buck. 1-800-449-8255 at Clark the Shark Show. I don't know, you guys. I don't like to see a fight any more than I like to see a nuclear war. There's better ways to solve things like 5, the daily triple. This is better than the daily double, you guys. If you land on the daily triple, Sharky will spit out his coffee into a Ziploc bag and mail it to you. But you got to PayPal me or Cash App me $5 or $10. That is up to you. It could be $5 or $10, and I will send you my regurgitated coffee like a shark. Just like a sharky. You know how when sharks eat people, then they spit them up, or like when a python or a... Remember that movie with Ice Cube? The snake was just eating people, then he just threw them up. That's like me, Clark the Shark, right here. 1-800-449-8255. I'll just spit up my coffee and give it to you. But you got to pay me $5 or $10. I might even autograph it. I'm going to write, she's a bitch, and then you live on the bag. Dude, I'll fucking mail it to you, I swear to God, but you got to pay me. And topic 6, why does Australia have no nukes? You know, Australia, New Zealand, Tasmania. Dude, Tasmania, I guess it's white people, but I always think of it like crazy, like black people, or, you know, like you go there and they'll all fucking kill you or some shit. 1-800-449-8255. Tasmania. Sounds like a fucking crazy shit. But why doesn't Australia, Tasmania, and New Zealand all have nukes? You know, it would be a safer world, kind of like Japan. Australia should be this ass-kicking country with nuclear weapons up the ass and threatening everyone around them, like North Korea. Dude, you would confuse North Korea. They'd be like, what the hell is wrong with Australia? Why do they got nukes? Dude, it would be a safer world if Australia, New Zealand, and Tasmania had nuclear weapons. I mean, like a lot of them, right here on the Clark the Shark Show. I think it would be a much more beautiful, kinder, and gentler world. I do, you guys. I don't know. Why is Australia so wimpy? They let, like, undocumented, like the Middle East, overrun. I mean, dude, what are you doing? What happened to your balls, Australia? And they're like, hey, mate, we don't want nukes. Oi. Oi. Shocky. We don't need nukes, mate. No. We don't want to be violent like you. Right here on the Clark the Shark Show. I don't know, you guys. Maybe they're right. No nukes might be better, you know, like Bruce used to say back in the 80s or whatever. Topic 1, Shark is the last of 8. It's true, you guys. A lot of you may or may not know this. I think most of you do. And a lot of you are like, well, Shark, this is why you're so great at everything, and music. You're just a fucking goddamn genius, Sharky. It's because you're the last of 8, and they used to treat you like shit, and they manned you up. And that's why you're number 1. I'm like, dude, I don't want to be number 1. I'd rather be fucking number 0. If it means more love and peace and a better world. You shouldn't even need me, Clark the Shark. God's like, no, Sharky, I gotta have you, number one. Like, everyone watching you, Sharky. You're where it's at, bro. It's all about you. And I'm like, well, whatever, dude. Yeah, go get him, Sharky. Get out there, Tiger. Kick some ass. 1-800-449-8255 from the Golden EIB Shark shit phone. Not a sharker phone. It doesn't deserve to be. Not even a microphone. 1-800-449-8255. And topic 2, tailgating, reckless driving, high beaming, speeding, and illegals, our friends in the undocumented community. Very dangerous drivers, you guys. A lot of these people don't have insurance. They get pulled over. The police don't want to hassle with the paperwork. They give them a court hearing. They never show, or maybe they go back to their own country. Come on, dude. If you were driving illegal and the Democrats gave you a license, would you show up in court? You probably wouldn't even leave the country. You'd just take your chances and keep driving. Am I right or am I right? Right here on the Clark the Shark Show. And police are like, I don't want to hassle all that or impound their car or tow their car. I'm just going to give them a warning. Well, it ain't that great. Yeah, you fucking give them a warning. Then they get in wrecks and we have flowers everywhere on our roads. Right here on the Clark the Shark Show. Memorials, crosses, flowers. That's the Lord. He's like, I wanted them here, Sharky, even if they kill you. Even if they run head on into you and they're drunk, DUI, reckless driving, it doesn't matter. Because topic 3, Sharky, Kamala picked Tim who as her VP? Tim who? Waltz, Wentz, Tim Wentz, Tim Watts. I don't know, dude. I don't even know if his name's Tim. I'll just call him the Waltz. I don't know how she's going to win with this guy. The guy looks like a creepy pedophile, or something, you guys. Dude, I'm serious. Now, if this is her first major decision, Kamala picks Tim who. We never heard of the fucking guy. And what little we do know, he's a shitty governor, like a far leftist, socialist, red-wing commie, basically, dude. Not even that. Putin wouldn't even want this fucking guy, Tim who, whatever his name is. Dude, Hitler would even fucking want this guy. No socialist would, right here on the Clark the Shark Show. I mean, the guy is boring. Topic 3, Tim who. He's more boring than me, yours truly, Clark the Shark. And you can't get more fucking boring and mundane and run-of-the-mill, typical talk radio garbage than me. Your ever-loving beloved Sharky. But somehow Kamala did it when she picked Tim who. Topic 3. Now I know she's not going to win, or maybe they're trying to lose on purpose, or I don't know. Maybe they're really trying to win and get all the kids, in college, all the 18-year-old kids like he's the new Bernie, or going to vote for Tim who. Dude, I don't know. I don't think so here on the Clark the Shark Show. I think this guy is too bland, too vanilla, too beige, too boring. Kamala not going to win with Tim who, you guys, right here on the Clark the Shit Show. No way. And topic 4, people should love each other. Like I do, Clark the Shark. You don't look into my mind, you guys. When you see me, you should be like non-judgmental, like, I come walking up and you just give me a hug and you just love me no matter what. Like I do. And I know a lot of you are liberal or just weird wackos or maybe ultra right wing. I hate that word right wing, you guys. Ultra, they're all on the same side. People all the way to the left and all the way to the right are the same thing, you guys. They're just evil. But like somehow these people are like judging me, Clark the Shark, like not just liberals, like left-wingers, but like Liz Cheney, Jeff Flake, John McShane type right-wing people, or what they call them, like cold, lukewarm Republicans, not Repub all the way. They're kind of who's that one guy, dude, from Oregon? Bob Packwood, Republicans. Republican in name only, rhinos. I don't know what you call them, but they judge me too. They're like, Sharky, you're being too harsh. Right here on the Clark the Shark Show. You got to lighten up, Sharky, and mellow out. Take it easy. And I'm like, I already do. Topic 4. People should love each other and be a peacemaker like me, like I've always been. Even when I was a child, I remember being at Parkway School in Torrance or Newton Middle School. I was in my share of fights, but usually I was just defending myself. But often, Clark the Shark, being the last of 8, like topic 1, I was a peacemaker. I would be like, dude, don't hit Brian, bro. Let's all, go to church later. Let's go to CCD. Talk to that lady. Remember that, you guys in Redondo? CCD. After you went to the real school in Torrance, like Newton or Parkway or South, then you come home and go to CCD and get a little Jesus right here on the Clark the Shark Show. I don't know, you guys. Even when I was 8 years old, I never believed in any of it. I just thought it was a bunch of hooey. I believe in God, though, you guys, and I do believe people should love each other. Topic 4. Come on, you guys. You're always like, we will love each other, Sharky, but not you. You're not included, Sharky. You're not inclusive. And I'm like, whatever. Even if you don't want to love Clark the Shark, at 1-800-449-8255, you should at the very least quit calling each other the N-word, throwing girls' clothes out on the lawn. I'm not going to name names, but there's this guy. He comes over to the house. He's like, get your ass out of here. Throw your clothes out. Yeah, goddamn Anna. Get your goddamn ass out of my mama house. I'm not going to name names, you guys, but you, especially you, should love, bro, you of all people. You call people the N-word, and you don't like Trump, and you don't like Republicans. What the fuck do you even know about anything, bro? 1-800-449-8255, the Clark the Shark Show. You don't even realize that Trump, I don't really believe it's true, but the perception is he helps black people get jobs and get them off SSI and all that shit. And there's a lot of black people like, no, I'm never getting off SSI, motherfucker. Are you kidding? Right here on the Clark the Shark Show. Dude, if I wasn't 60, I'd get off SSI or SSDI or whatever, bro. But, dude, I'm old. But when you're 30, dude, you don't need to be on SSI or SSDI like the Democrats train you to be. And some Republicans, John McCain might want you on SSI or SSDI. So might Jeff Flake. As long as you vote for them, dude, anything goes. Right here on the Clark the Shark Show. The Clark the Shark Shit Show. Topic 5, the Daily Triple. If you land on that, dude, I will send you 5,000 doll hairs. I will, you guys, not dollars, doll hairs mixed with my coffee in a Ziploc bag. But you got to send me 5 real dollars to Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo right here on the Clark the Shark Show. 1-800-449-8255 from the Golden EIB Sharkerphone on WABC Radio, where I'm bigger than Howard Douchebag or whatever his name is on Sirius Talk Radio. And topic 6, why does Australia have no nukes? You guys, I'm serious. I think it would be a better world if Australia had nuclear weapons and they were a crazy country. They're like, we'll bomb fucking anyone. Slip a shrimp on the fucking barbie and nuke the bloody hell, you bloody China, fucking nuke the bastards. Right here on the Clark the Shark Show. Yeah, that's what I want. Australia to be with nuclear weapons, and New Zealand and Tasmania. You guys, Tasmania, I think it's a white island. Tasmania sounds black. Like, you go there, those islands, you're trying to spread Jesus. You go to the island and there's people with spears, dude, like, dude, you remember that story, the missionaries, and they all got killed, and the people on the island had really good like weapons. They might have even had like machine guns. I'm like, wait a minute, you people are supposed to be old fashioned, like Amish, or what are you doing? They had like an AK, or they fucked those missionaries up, dude. I don't know if it was just a spear. Right here on the Clark the Shark Show, but topic one: Shark is/was the last of 8. Hard Knocks, you guys. Tough love. The tough school. It looked a lot of good it did me, you guys. The last of 8. Right here on the Clark the Shark Show. The show's coming to an end. Dude. Tailgating, reckless driving, speeding.